Hello everyone. In this video, I will discuss how to write an article from scratch. Okay, this is my own experience. This is how I will research and I will write my article. Okay, I will choose a topic randomly, like how to improve the writing skills. Okay, this is the topic I have chosen to show a step-by-step process. Okay, so now I have not finalized the heading or the title. So, but this is the topic on which I'm going to write the article. I will show you how to make research and how to write the headline, how to collect points, etc. So, initially, to start with, in introduction, we can start with a quote. We can ask a rhetorical question to the reader. Okay, or we can start with a story also. Okay, so in this case, the title is my how to improve my writing skills, right? So, why is it important? Why is it important to write, improve our skills? So that we have to highlight here. So initially, what we have to do is we have to tell something impressively about the content. Okay, so we can write codes related to content. So right now, the code which I wish to write is content is a key. Okay, content is everything. So you can write your own code also. We can spend time in searching some inspiration codes related to content. Okay, just for demo purpose, I am writing something whichever comes in my mind randomly. Okay, so content is a king. Content is everything. Okay, so in this digital world, uh, without content, there are no social media, no websites, and then no blogs, okay, uh, and no business online. Okay, so this is true because in this digital era, everything is becoming online, and for every online businesses, there is a need for the content, right? So there is a huge demand for content writers also. So there is a huge demand for the content writers. So what is the problem? The problem is, as there is a huge demand, as there is a huge demand in the market, the competition is also higher, right? So as there is, we can write this way: as there is a high competition, okay, so there is um, as there is a high competition, we need to improve our writing skills in order to stand out of the crowd, okay, or to prove ourselves, we have to improve our skills. So only then we can survive. Okay, so this is so just for demo purpose, I'm writing it like this. Okay, to stand out from the crowd, we have to improve your writing skills up. So this is one way of writing. So here this is a quote I have written. Okay, so and then here in the next 2-3 lines, I have described why is it important, why the content writing is important, and why we need to improve our skills. Okay, improving the skills is important. So in the introduction, you have to clarify the readers why we have chosen the uh, topic. Why is it important to improve your writing skills? So this way you can start out, or then you have to ask a question to the reader. Okay, so that you will be so that your reader will get connected. So are you someone who is uh, looking for improving your writing skills? Okay, so this is you have to ask questions to the reader then and there, so that their involvement gets improved. Okay, the reader will get engaged with your content. Are you someone who is looking for improving your writing skill? Okay, so then you have landed on the right page or right place, whatever it may be. So then you have landed on the right page. In this article, I'm going to discuss about 7, 8 or 9 tips, whatever it may be, 7 tips and tricks for improving your writing skills. Okay, that works wonder. Okay, so in this article, I'm going to discuss about some numbers you have to mention over here. Okay, 7 or 9 or 5, whatever it may be, we will decide after we have collected all those points, right? So this way you can start writing your introduction. In the introduction, you have to tell the significance of this particular topic. Why do we want to improve our writing skills? Why is it so important? Why writing is important nowadays? Okay, so this way you can write, or you can start with a story. Okay, I'm a content writer. I have been doing content writing for several years. But I'm struggling. I have tried many strategies, tactics, etc. But still, I lack in something. I didn't get the client. So, like that, you can build your own story. And finally, I have succeeded by following these tips and tricks for improving myself, so that I have decided to share these tips with you, so that you will get benefited out of it. Okay, like that also you can share your own story here, or you can have some imaginary character in your mind, like Sita or Geeta, whatever it may be. A girl was there, she was struggling, she's very talented, she's hardworking, she was struggling with those things, and she finally used all these tips and tricks in order to excel in her business or improved her writing skills. So in this way you can develop a story to describe about the writing skills, the importance of the writing skills. If you write a story, then it will the readers will get connected with it more easily, and it will, at the same time, it will be interesting also. Okay, so this is how we have to start out with the introduction. So if we are doing some more research, if we refer some other articles also, we will be getting idea of why improving our skills is very important. So we can refer other articles also, what they have written, how they have started out. Okay, we can follow the same style also. Once you've done with your introduction, now we'll go to Google and search for the articles related to how to improve the writing skills. Okay. So 30 tips to help you improve your writing skill. I will open this one. And then this is 8 tips for improving your writing style. So now we are not looking for writing style. And then 6 ways to improve your skills. Okay. 16 easy ways to improve your writing skills. So for this demo purpose, I will open these 3. Okay, first we'll see these 6 ways to improve. Okay. So here also you can go through this introduction, in what way they have written. Okay, we can follow their style also if it is sounding good. Okay, many people underestimate the importance of having excellent writing skills. Read on to learn more about how to facilitate the improvement. So some generally they have given, and we'll see what are all the techniques they have discussed over here. Make writing a daily exercise. Okay, this is so whichever point is acceptable. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to imagine that we are going to improve our skill. Okay, so if we read through this content and if we find this point, valid point, then we can note it down directly. Okay, make writing a daily practice. Okay, I feel this point is a valid thing. Okay, we have to practice daily, otherwise we cannot write well. Okay, practicing is one of the important criteria. So practice writing daily. Okay, so first we will just frame an outline. So these are the subheadings on which we are going to talk about, or these are the tips. Okay, first tip is practice writing daily, or make writing a habit, or anything. Okay, you can change this subheading afterwards once you have finalized. And then second point, what they have done here, read and read some more. Okay, this is also again a valid point. In order to write well, we have to read a lot. So second point, we will make a note of it. And then third thing, be succinct. So I don't understand this meaning. So try not to use any complicated long words in your writing. They often confuse the reader and make them disinterested in what you have to say. Okay. So what they have discussed here is we have to improve upon our readability. Okay. We have to make the content readable. Okay. Concentrate on readability, or improve the readability. Okay, or concentrate on readability, like that also. We can focus on readability. So whichever thing you like to have it as a heading, we can keep it up. Okay, focus more on readability. Okay, so readability is one of the important criteria, because if we write a content, the readers may be of different category, different literacy level. So we have to keep in mind that we have to make as simple as possible. Okay. Now, next point they have discussed is never underestimate the importance of a thorough editing session. Okay. So this is again a valid point. Once we have done with the writing part, okay, we have to do editing as well as proofreading. So these two are very, very important as well. So this is once we have completed writing the article, we have to focus on editing and proofreading. So this is also another important point. So we will make a note of it, because editing, if we keep on editing and proofreading our content day by day, we will get practiced into that. We will, as the days gets progressed, we will be having some remarkable changes in our writing. Okay, then develop a clear message. So this is not as I don't think it is not relevant. So we'll just read it inside. There is nothing more frustrating than a piece of writing that doesn't get straight into the point. Here, it is also important to think about your audience. Okay, right? So here, what they are telling us, we have to think about the audience. So this is also another important point. We have to identify our reader or our audience. So this is also another valid point. Okay, because before writing anything, we have to finalize our niche. That is also one important criteria. So identifying our niche. So if we keep on reading some other articles, we will get some idea. So in the meanwhile, if we are getting some idea, we have to include that also. So the first and foremost thing what we have to do is we have to identify our niche. Niche is something related to area of interest, right? So if we are interested in one particular topic, then we can talk about that easily. We will be having lots and lots of ideas about that particular topic. So for that, you have to identify the niche first and then identify our audience. So these two are equally important because we have to keep our audience in mind and then we have to start writing. Okay, so that we can improve the writing. So now sit down and write up. So this is again the same point I take. So this point is same as that of writing daily. Okay, so this is about this first article. So next we'll see 16 easy way to improve. So here also we'll go through what they have written. So here they have started with writing doesn't have to be this painful. With content marketing shaping up as one of the most important marketing skills to have on your resume, getting a handle on writing could this is something which is very confusing. So they are talking about content marketing strategies. What are the skills a content writer should have? So writing is intimidating to a lot of people, particularly those who don't write for a living on a regular basis, right? So they are also talking about the importance of writing. So why most of the people are not writing in a good manner. So unless otherwise we have the interest to write, we will not write it in a good way, right? So now we'll see the points. Okay. So here are the 16 ways. Brush up on the basics. So this is something related to reading only. So while reading, what we have to do, we have to understand the basics of content writing. Okay. So what are the different styles in which we can write? What are all the writing strategies we have to follow? And what are all the different styles of writing? Okay. So this comes under reading only. So if we read a lot of article, we can understand how we can write well. And then write like it's your job. Okay, this is again a practice handwriting. It is a similar only. And then read like it's your job. Okay, reading. If you read a lot, then we will write. Okay, finding a writing partner. So this is also again a good, valid point, I think. So if you work at a reasonably sized company, the chances are pretty good there is at least one other person who is also wondering how to become a better writer. So identifying a partner. Okay. So identify a partner. So this I find it very a valid point. Find it as a valid point because once you have, if you have a friend or a cousin or very close person to you, you can have a partnership with them, right? Writing, you can share your expressions. They can share yours, and you can ask them to edit for you, and they can suggest something related to how you can improve your writing as well. Okay, and then join a workshop or take a night class. So this is not valid. And then dissect writing that you admire. So this is something you can read. This also comes under the reading. Okay, if you read more, if you refer more blogs, if you keep on reading something which is of your own interest or your favorite writers, so that your writing will get improved on the long run. And then imitate writers you admire. So we can also follow their writing skill. Okay, we cannot copy others, but we can follow their style, how they have written the introduction, in what way they are writing it, whether they follow a non-fiction type of writing or generally they write, whether they follow humor, a storytelling criteria like that. We can take their style if we without copying them. Okay, and then remember that outlines or your friends. So you so before writing any article, we have to outline it. That's what we are doing here, right? We are creating an outline over here. So that is mandatory. Okay. We will also make a note of it. Remember that outlines or your frame an outline or organize or structure your article. Okay, whatever subheading you like, you can write it. Okay, structure your article. So first, before writing, you have to structure like this. Okay, and then edit your work ruthlessly. So already we have noted down this point: edit and proofreading. Accept that first drafts are almost always crap. So we cannot end with the first draft. Once you have created your article, you have to edit and proofreading. Edit and proofreading it some 2-3 times so that your output will come out in a good manner. So find a good patient editor. So that partner already we have discussed over here. Identify a partner. So we can have a friend. We can ask them to help you with editing also. Okay. You can edit theirs and they can edit yours as well. So eliminate unnecessary words. So this is again comes under the editing and proofreading part. Okay, if you find some unnecessary words for just fulfilling purpose, that you can eliminate. So while proofreading, if you read it out loud, then in that case it will be easily eliminated. And then take a stroll down a memory lane. So I've been writing professionally. This I don't understand, so we'll leave it. Don't be afraid to say what you think. Yeah. So this is another important point. We can include our own thoughts. Okay. So this need not be included as a tip. Okay. We can use our own thoughts whenever we find it to be included. So here what we have done already, I have told you that identifying our niche is important, identifying our audience is important. Okay, this is something which we thought and we have included here. So in a similar way, if you thought anything else like what you want to include, that also you can very well include. Do your research. This is again a valid point. Okay, so do an extensive research. Extensively you have to do research or a deep research. So whatever you say. Okay. So always remember to keep it not more than 9, because as a general human being, we'll be able to grasp only 9 things, not more than that. So it's always make it a practice to always limit it to 9 tips or tricks. Okay. So now we'll go through the third article if we have some valid points here also. 3 writing tips to get you helped up. Setting goals. Write in the morning, write daily. So these points are related to what we have to practice it. Okay. So under this subheading, that is practice writing daily, under this subheading, we can add these points like we have to set goals to write. We can write in the morning. We have to set goals means we have to have a goal, like I have to write 100 words per day or 200 words per day. Okay, like that. And we can schedule either in the morning time or in the afternoon time or in the evening time, whichever time you wish to write up. Okay, and then write daily. Okay, so these 3 points, it is set writing goals, write in the morning and write daily. These 3 points will come under this practice writing daily. Okay, so here again we can start writing those points up. Okay, so now we are limiting it here with 9 tips. If we find anything additional in this, we can add it. We'll see. So this is again a research, already we have noted there. Always carry a notebook and pen. Okay, this is something related to writing, practice writing. Okay, and then experiments with writing prompts that I don't understand, and then outline. So outline already we have discussed. So then keep it brief, use active voice, don't neglect contents, format your email properly. These comes under readability part. Okay, so while writing about readability, you can include all these points over there. Keep it brief. Readability means you have to write the paragraphs as short as possible, and you have to use active voice like that. So under that subtopic, we can include all these points. This is same as it of that, and then proofread. Already we have included those one. So write like you talk. So this is also again comes under readability. So readability is something uh, which you have to make it as a conversational form of writing, and then make it in active form. Okay, while discussing about that, we can include these points. And storytelling already we have discussed. So storytelling is one of the uh, interesting way. Okay, empathize with the reader. So this is again identifying the reader. Okay, identifying the reader means for whom you are going to write and what they will think, what you are going to provide them, what value you are going to provide to your reader. And once you have arrived at the article, you have to imagine yourself as a reader, and then you have to start editing and proofreading it on behalf of them. So that is empathize with the reader. So this is again the same points. I don't find any new points here. Okay. So now so with this we can stop our tips and tricks. Okay, we are going to discuss only these 9. Now we have framed an outline for our entire article. Okay, so the next step, what we are going to do is we are going to write elaborate about how to practice. So if we take this first one, how to practice writing daily. So that we have to write in detail what are all the different methods we can follow. So like given in this article, we have to write it daily. We have to schedule a time either in the daytime or in the afternoon or whatever it may be. And then we have to make it a practice or a habit. Okay. So for that, we have to analyze some more article. Once we have framed the outline, now I will show you how you can start writing. Okay. So just for this demo purpose, I will show you one or two headlines. Okay. So you can follow for the other thing also. Otherwise, the video will become more lengthy. So I will show for the first subheading. Okay. Practice writing daily. Okay. Or make it a practice to write daily. Okay. That will sound good. Make it a practice to write daily. Okay. So this is one of the subheadings. So whichever subheading you like, you can frame it by yourself. You can refer as many articles as possible. So for time, because it will take more time for me to create a video, I have referred only 3. You can refer more articles so that you will be getting more idea also. Okay, so make it a practice to write daily. So here already we have seen some points. Okay, so here what they have told about make it a practice. Practice really doesn't make perfect, right? If you compare writing to a skill like cooking or even playing a sport, you can expect to improve. If you don't practice, it's like expecting to become a pro footballer. Okay, so here what they have done is they have given a code for practicing. Okay, and then they have given some example. So on for playing football, we have to keep on practicing. For cooking, we have to practicing. So this is one sort of a good idea. So we can also follow this style. Okay. So why we need to practice daily? So if we don't practice, we will not be able to make it as a habit, right? So writing daily is one of the uh, best um, best tips or tricks. Best secret, I could say. Writing daily is one of the uh, best approach, I can say. Okay, approach for improving your writing skill. Okay, so why? Because if we can also explain them why we are telling is one of the best approaches. Okay, so I have installed a Grammarly tool. Uh, Okay, you can also improve your writing with the help of Grammarly. So this Grammarly will give you some auto suggestions so that you can correct it accordingly. Okay. So writing daily is one of the best approaches for improving your writing skill. So why? Because so I will also here go with an example. So by reading this article, I also think if we give an example for why do we practice daily, that will go good. Okay. So here I will take some example. If man, okay, wants to build his muscles, okay, build his muscles or uh, some he has to have some six packs. He build his muscle or get six packs. Okay, what he has to do? He has to um, go to gym daily. Okay, so if a man wants to build his muscles or get six pack, okay, then he has to go to gym daily and practice regularly. Okay. So in a similar way, we have to make writing a practice. Okay. In a similar way, we need to practice writing daily in order to improve our skill. Okay. So always write for one person. Okay. Now what we have to do, you have to in a similar way you need to, okay, always use you, your. Okay, so in a similar way you need to practice writing daily to improve your uh, writing skill. Okay, to improve your writing skill. Okay, so in this way we can start up. Okay, so why we need to practice it daily? So if we, unless we practice, we cannot write. Okay, so then how we can practice? Already we have seen in this article, right? We have to practice it in the morning. We have to schedule a time. Unless we schedule ourselves, we cannot write it. Okay, set writing goals. So you can set a goal of writing daily. Daily I have to write 100 words or 200 words daily. Okay, you have to, okay, you have to set goals for writing 100 or 200 words daily. Okay, this can improve your writing. And then what else they have given here? Write in the morning. For many people, writing comes easier right after a good night's sleep. So Grammarly, so they have made some research. So based on the research, they are telling writing after a good sleep. Okay, and then write daily. Getting started on a big writing project can feel intimidating if you're not used to act of writing. Practice this skill daily, whether a short sentence or a full paragraph. Okay. So then what we can, so based on those points, we can consolidate all these points and write it in our own style. So what we understand here is we can write it in the morning. So it's not a rule that you should write it in the morning, right? So you can fix some time for yourself. Okay, either in the morning or um, or in the night time before going to bed also. Okay, night time before uh, going to bed. So because if we write it in the night time, we can write about that particular day also. Okay, so you don't need. Then what they have told, the so here they have told that getting started with a big writing project. So writing pages together, it's a big task, right? So it is not necessary to write, okay, many pages daily. Okay, uh, to start with, you can practice by writing some short paragraphs. Okay, so this way you can consolidate the points what they have given. Okay, we can refer this also. So already we have referred this, right? So we have referred this and we have given one example also. So here, if we can refer the other article, we will get some more points to be added. Okay. So here in this article, what they have given, basics, right? Like, if you want to get better, you have to practice. Okay. Unfortunately, there are few shortcuts. So here also they are insisting upon practice. Okay. So keep on. So we will also insist on keep on practicing. Okay. Because we have a famous saying, right? Because practice makes a man perfect. So practice makes a man perfect. So this proverb I'm familiar with. If you know the better proverb other than this, you can include this also. Okay, keep on practicing because practice makes a man perfect. So this way you have to make a research and write it in your own style. Okay. So now what you have to do, you have to get some images related to this, and you can include here in your article. Okay. So this way, you have to next write on this topic, read a lot. Okay. So again, you have to. So first, what we have written, make it a practice to write daily. So in a similar fashion, you can write, make it a practice to read a lot. Like that, we can um, write. We can follow a uniform way of writing our headline, subheading. Okay, make it a practice to read a lot. Okay, or simply read a lot. So whichever you find good enough, you can write it. Okay, no problem at all. So this way you have to make a research, deep research on each and every subtopic, and collect all the points, put it together, and make it a paragraph. Okay, so here what you have to do, you can include some images. So you can download some free images, and you can include the relevant image over here so that it will be interesting for the reader, and it engages to the reader also. The next step, I will show you how to fix a title for your article. Okay, so for that you have to go to google.com and type headline analyzer. So this is a free tool. Several free tools are available, but generally what I will use is this one, co-schedule. Okay. So once you click here, so so in title, it is always good to add numbers. So the title with the number will go good with your heading or um, title. Okay. So you can use a free only. Okay. So here we can write our title. So now we are giving 9 tips. Okay, 9 tips and tricks on how to improve your writing skill. Okay, so already I have discussed how to write a good headline. Okay, so in that we have to use some power words. So power words like tips and tricks, amazing tricks, proven strategies. Okay, so anything you can use here, and then you have to include numbers, and then your everything will go good with your title. So now we will analyze how the what marks we will be getting for this particular title. So any mark more than 70 will be good. So see here, our mark is 83. Okay. So we will be having some suggestions also. How many common words we have used? What are all the uncommon words? Here, uncommon words I have not used. And then emotional words. So, and then you can read all these tips over here. How to increase the emotion of a reader, and then word count. So, word count should not exceed 12. Okay, so this your title should contain only 12 words. So that will be easy for the uh, easy to appear on the search engine. Okay, if it appears in the search engine, if it is more than 12 words, it will get cut up. Okay, so always remember to keep it maximum 12. Okay, and then characters also, it should not exceed 70. So it is given here. Okay, you keep all these things in mind, and accordingly you can uh, change. So instead of tips and tricks, we can write some other emotional words, also proven strategies. We can write 9 proven strategies on how to improve your writing skill. So, okay, so you can again, this is also given a score. So in general, if you are not including these, how to improve, just if you are writing, how to improve your writing skill. So we will analyze how many marks it is giving for our headline. Okay. So it is only 66. See. So if you are including the numbers or tips and tricks like these power words, then our score will be good. Okay. So we can have any of these two. Okay, 9 proven strategies on how to improve your writing skill, or 9 tips and tricks on how to improve your writing skill. So now we can change our headline. So 9 tips and tricks on how to improve your writing skills. Okay, so once you have finalize your title, so you have to use another tool called capitalize my title. Okay, so capitalize my title. Okay, so you go to that tool, and then copy paste your title so that it will capitalize accordingly. Okay, so you paste it here. This is again a free tool. Okay, so see, the first letter of all the important words will become capital. Okay, this is the right method of writing your title. So you have to copy paste here. 9 tips and tricks on how to improve your writing skills. Okay, this is how you can fix your title. Okay, so this is how you have to make a research, and finally how to write the conclusion. So conclusion is also equally important. So I will just show you how to write the conclusion. So in conclusion, we should not tell anything new. Okay. So here we can say like any other skills. Okay. Like some sort of motivation we have to give the reader. So after reading through your content, they should have some confidence. So they should also feel that they can improve their writing skill by going through all these, by implementing all these tips and tricks in their writing style. Okay, like any other skills, writing is also a skill. Okay, so anybody can write. Okay?
writing also a skill. So if you keep on practicing these skills, keep on implementing or following or whatever it may be, implementing these tips, you can improve your skills. Some sort of motivation you have to give to your reader. Okay, and then to summarize. Okay, so it is always good to summarize the points which you have already discussed. So we can write to summarize. These are the following. These are the points. Okay, these are the points you need to follow to improve your writing. Okay, so first one, again we will copy paste all these 9 tips over there. Okay, so it is always a good practice to uh, write the conclusion, concluding again, so that the reader will get brush through of what they have read in the above steps. Okay, so this way you can write the conclusion. In conclusion, again, you can give some quotes, okay, some sort of inspiration to the reader. Upon reading your content, they will get a clarity, an idea, and they will be inspired to implement all these points in their writing. Okay, so this way you have to write your article. Once you've done with your writing, you have to use some tools like Grammarly or Hemingway. There are different tools available online, so you can use all those tools to for making your article error free and put the punctuation marks appropriately, and then to split your sentences into smaller sentences for improving your readability, etc. Okay, so this way you can write your article. So implement all these things in your